start officially.
Okay, recording. Hello everyone, and welcome to our second session at the EOT webinar. Today we are going to have an interesting topic, which is about teaching writing online with Miss Marta. She is an expert at this field. Welcome, Marta.
Hello, everybody.
Hey. Okay, Miss Marta, just go ahead, start.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Kasha. My name is Marta Kujawska, and I'm a teacher and a teacher trainer based in Poland, but I do travel a lot due to my job. I do teacher training in the UK or in Ireland and some other countries. I have even been to Palestine once. I mean, it was East Jerusalem.
Mm-hmm.
I visited a school for boys. I can't remember the name of the school, I'm sorry. We tried to organize some language summer camp in Ireland for the boys, but it didn't work out because of many reasons, as you may imagine. It was hard, but this was my interest. So when a friend asked me if I could volunteer to do the webinar with you, with Palestine teachers, I thought, yes, of course, because I've been to a school, just one. So I'm sorry if I'm ignorant, but at least I had this one experience.
Okay, it's so kind of you, Marta.
I know that sometimes it's difficult because we're going to talk about one skill, right? Because this is how the webinars were divided, and it's fair enough. But of course, all of you know that we have to put the skills together to make a lesson. But I'm going to focus on writing and writing online, which is, I think we generally think that writing is a difficult skill to teach. Do you agree? I think
Yes,
so.
indeed.
I can't hear you, but I think
Yes,
everybody
indeed.
agrees with it. Mm-hmm. But we're not going to teach in isolation, but today we are going to focus on this. Okay, we're all struggling right now. We're all struggling. Were on lockdown. We could not see our students. We had to learn really quickly, me including, because I used technology and I did some parts of my training online sometimes, but generally we use PowerPoint, and this was it, or some applications, but we always had our students face to face, right? And we could interact with them. I'm going to try to interact with you a little bit if we manage to. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so first thing is online struggle. You're not alone, right?
Yeah.
Remember that. Just because you're struggling doesn't mean you're failing. Just the opposite, I think. We're all learning. We're learning new things, even though it was not planned that way. We usually plan our learning like we plan our teaching. We plan the learning for our students. But it helps us. I think the whole situation, the whole COVID-19 situation, the pandemic, will help us to steer off our lesson plans, which we should do sometimes. We have a ready-made lesson plan and we want to follow it because we're good teachers. But sometimes when our students benefit from it, we should steer off a bit. And this helps us now. I think it helps us to be a little bit more flexible, maybe. Okay. Why writing skills? What are they important for? Why writing skills? Can I see chat? Ashraf, can I see chat? Well, could the participants answer my questions in chat, you think?
Yes, I guess. I'm going to pass you the questions and pass you some answers.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, I can see chat. There is chat. Hello, notice clear, agree. Okay. Could somebody answer this question? Why writing skills are important? Why our students need to know it, need to learn the skill? If I could have some answers. would help greatly. Oh, wonderful. To convince others about you. Wonderful, yes. Reflects kids' abilities, yes. To express our opinions, yeah. Of course. Opinion time, right? It says on the slide. Yes. Reflect, to express opinions correctly, exactly. This is important. Send messages, yes. Yes, because usually we use writing now for very short messages, shorter and shorter. But still, we need to be able to write, because if we give our opinions in writing, they're much more logical, I think, because we have time to put them in some order. So first, you were right. I agreed with you absolutely. You narrate stories as well. It's more formal. You express your opinion about the world, and also you organize your thoughts in a logical way, because we have time, right? We have time. Feelings are included in your opinions, right? Somebody said. And of course, yes, they answer the exams. They need writing in the exams really badly, because most of the exams are written, right? They need the written part. So they have to fill in the gaps. They have to do other things with grammar, but it's still in a written form. And they have to usually write essays. Okay, so what equipment do we need to teach writing? And now we have the big goal, right? It's a big goal to express opinions or to organize thoughts in a logical way. They're really, really big goals. Yeah, to tell our full stories, of course, and to make them heard by the world. Yes. Right? We can tell stories to each other, but if you want to be heard by the world, you need to write something as well as shout, of course. Okay, so this is a big goal. How can we reach this goal here in this situation, teaching online? Think of equipment we may need, how to do it. I know that what my webinar is going to answer this question, but I want some ideas from you as well, so we can really connect, right? As I told you, I taught courses on, not online, face-to-face courses, and I really always need to connect. Like I think everybody else, I think you understand me 100%. That it would have been lovely if I could have come to your in the classroom and we could meet up and do the training, but it's not possible. So what do we need to reach this big goal, which is teaching our students to express their opinions or organize their thoughts in a logical way? No ideas? You waiting for mine? Of course they're coming. Of course they are coming. Oh, yes. Attractive and and activities. We need vocab. Absolutely, yes. I agree. So you're going to have, I think it was yesterday. Was it the yesterday session was on vocabulary?
No. We just talked about Zoom, how to use Zoom.
Okay, it was Zoom training. Okay, it was Zoom training. Okay. But I know that within this session, you have vocabulary teaching as well.
Yeah.
One of the sessions. So, of course, I'm not going to talk about it too much. We need to make well-planned lesson, plan first, yes, and be flexible at the same time. Know a lot about grammar, structures, vocab. Yes. But I'm not sure if I agree that students need strong grammar. They do, but what about 6-year-olds? We are going to do something, and part that Carol, a picture and the student tell story or something. Yes, techniques of organize, how to organize the idea, plenty of vocabulary, yes. Types of sentences, I agree, but how to teach it, right? Okay, let's see what we need. I will still peep at your answers, but I can't. Giving feedback is very important, but how can you give feedback to 40 students when you are behind the screen? Of course, it's impossible. So we're going to try to see, maybe there are some other ways. Maybe they will work for you. I hope they will. Okay, I can see you know all of techniques how to teach writing, brainstorming and feedback and all of this. Okay, so what do we need? What equipment do we need now in this situation? We need Zoom screen, right? And we all have it. I can see some of you, but some of you aren't. I can see only names. But you would need, being a teacher, you need a screen. I don't know the situation in your country. Oh yeah, we're going to do it. Wonderful. Right, yes. I agree with all of you. Okay, so we need Zoom screen. I don't know the conditions. Probably some of your students have the laptops or computers or PCs or smartphones. Perhaps some don't. Perhaps some children, I mean, maybe 3 of them use one screen. It doesn't matter, but there is a screen, right? We're talking about this piece of technology, Zoom screen. And then what do we need? We need a piece of paper and a thick marker, like I have here, right? I have a piece of paper, and a thick marker. So whatever I write would be visible for your students. We'll see how it goes later on. Your students they just need a piece of paper and a pencil or something to write with. Okay, nothing really more for the writing. And what I encourage you to use is props. Props could be like, if you have small whiteboard for writing, for example, or just this piece of paper and a marker. We need flashcards, right? When we use flashcards for kids, we're going to do it in a minute. We may need puppets, like sock puppets, like here in the slide, or puppets made of cardboard by you, or stick puppets. And they're really great when you make them yourself, because they would really suit your topic. So you can cut out something out of paper and stick it to the stick and then play with the puppets. Of course, we're talking about low level and low age now. And they're very, very useful. You don't have any other means, any other techniques, how you can check if they are right, how you can give them feedback. This is one of the ways of giving feedback to them as well, that you show the correct answer after some time, of course. Now, create simple sentences and questions. I also, yeah, the TPR is very effective. Great, wonderful, but how to do it online? So we have to think of these ideas, whatever can be changed from sitting on the chair into some kind of movement, even fingers, like finger puppets. Oh, I've forgotten to tell you. You can also make finger puppets quite easily with whatever piece of fabric you have. You put it on your finger, and then you can use it for TPR, like a mini TPR. Okay, so create simple sentences and questions. I would encourage you to always remember that not only sentences, but questions are very important. We are the ones who usually ask questions, and students can learn how to make sentences, but when it comes to questions, they feel lost because they don't know how to form it. We know that in English, words move around, right? Move around a verb, but they do move around. So it may be a problem. Another kind of flashcards I have a stack. You can see them. Yes, I have a stack of verbs, mostly irregular verbs. One dropped, my drink dropped. Okay, different kind of verbs. So you can use it also to form questions. And I would I will experiment with breakout rooms in a minute with your group. My instruction would be that I will show you a verb and you have to write a sentence using this verb. If you want to make it more advanced, let's say, you can ask your students, and I'm going to ask you, ask a question in the present perfect tense using the verb given. I will do it. I'll try. Okay, we'll try. We'll try to do it. Sorry, no, not yet. I'll try to do if I can, but I'm not so I think I will have to ask you to put the participants into random breakout rooms. I wonder if we can do it.
You want me to do this?
Yes, please, yes. But then you will have to, I will not be able to visit them, I think.
Yeah,
if you do it, I will not be able to visit them. But okay, never mind, never mind. I have an idea. They can work in breakout rooms because I want the participants to experience it. But then they will give me feedback on in chat. Yeah, I can already see the good question. Can you do it like put the participants? I don't know how many participants we have altogether, but if you could put them into groups of 3, 4, can you do that?
Yes, I'll be moving them to 4 rooms. Is it okay?
Yeah, fine. Yeah, just I want them to experience it. Then may work better. But when you're here with me all the time, we can work it out. The sound isn't clear. What about now? Maybe I moved. Oh, right. Okay. So I'm in one of the rooms.
That's good.
Good. So I can, but if I join, I'm not joining, because if I join, other groups will not see me. I think we'll see. Maybe we'll learn some new thing in the technology in Zoom. Yeah, you're inviting me. You have, how many rooms do we have? 4?
4 rooms, yeah.
Okay. So I'm trying it. I'm afraid that if I join, the rest of the people will not know. They won't see me anyway. Okay, I'll try. I don't know if people see me in every room.
No, I don't think they can see you.
No. So okay, but if I write in chat to everyone, they will see it, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So instead of my flashcards, I'm going to ask them, write question with Okay, this is the instruction, and I hope everyone will see the instruction. We'll see how it works. I'm not sure. I did it, but I did it as a host only. Okay. Can you enter one of the rooms? Can you visit one of the rooms and ask them if they see the chat? Yes, because you're a host.
No, I don't think that I can enter to any room. I'm the host, so I can't go. Yeah, to any room. No. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Okay, good. All right. So if you can enter one of the rooms and see.
I was very unclear. Hi,
Hello.
Afra. Do you know exactly what we're supposed to be doing?
Okay, she just passed you a question on the chat.
No.
No.
She hasn't.
We cannot see it.
No.
Open the chat, please.
Yeah, it's open.
There is a question. Write a question with leave in it. Remember, it should be in a present perfect tense.
No, we don't have any questions.
So maybe this is because she's not a host. Am I right, Carol?
I don't think you can write into breakout rooms when you're in the main room.
Okay, I'll be...
Would you pass the question, Mr. Ashraf?
Now tell me if you can see it. I've just sent it.
Yes, I can see that, definitely.
Yes,
Okay, I'm leaving the room now to send it to the whole rooms, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Marta. Unfortunately, not all of them have seen the question, so I'm going to pass it to the whole rooms. Just
okay.
now.
So you're going to get them back together? Or you're going to pass it to all rooms?
No, without passing the rooms, I have a button here says broadcast message to all.
Oh, wonderful. So there is another one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This is exactly how we are learning.
You know, Marta, I guess that
Yes.
such activity doesn't suit students of all the students.
No.
I mean, those of 16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
It only suits young kids. Am I right?
Younger, all those who struggle with the present perfect tense, because it's going
Aha.
to build up, right? This is the beginning of something that they will have to write, right?
Okay, now when bringing the all teachers to the
Yeah.
main room, just I want you to talk about this, that
Yeah.
they
Okay.
could use this exercise or activity to teach grammar or such things.
Yeah. Of course, it's only lead into some more extensive writing exercise. Let's say.
Okay, now I'm going to close the rooms. I think they've got enough time.
Okay. Yeah, because I think we'll finish in a minute because there would be 40 minutes.
We still have 6 minutes.
6 minutes to go. Okay, because mine. Yeah, I'm looking at my timer, but I think maybe it's different. 6 minutes, right? Okay.
Okay, it's telling me that they have 40 seconds to leave the rooms.
Oh yeah, because it usually takes 1 minute.
1 minute, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, somebody wrote, have you ever won this game?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, are they coming? Because I don't see it. You see, this is a problem.
We still have
that I don't
5, 4, 3, 2,
okay.
1.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Shall I start? Oh, we don't have everybody yet.
No, I don't know why.
No, we are ready. We are ready, Mr. Ashraf.
Yeah.
Are you all here?
Everybody's here?
Yes,
Everybody is back?
No,
Yes, we are
not
ready.
everybody here. Why? What's the matter?
No, 33. 33.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't want to leave anyone.
joining.
I don't want to leave anyone behind. It
No,
would be
Yeah,
unfair.
they keep joining. Just wait a little bit for them.
Okay, we are here. Yes, people are joining in. I would love to visit Gaza, but it's not that easy.
All here.
You're all here. Okay.
You can
So, can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Sure.
You can hear me. Okay. I think you have to.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so this activity was, okay, we experimented a little bit because as I'm not host, I couldn't visit you in the rooms, but you ask your students to write these simple questions, okay, because it's creating simple questions. And as they have them written down, you can check if they write, if they use whatever you wanted them to use, in this case, the present perfect tense. And then it can lead into a piece of writing, like, have you ever visited Gaza? Okay, and I would say they can ask each other this question, and somebody says no, would you like to? Or if they say yes, can you tell me about it? And then they have to write something on the experience, right? Have you ever slept in the tent, right? For example, if you have slept, slept, right? And then say, okay, so what was the experience like? And then every student will have slightly different piece of writing, and within their rooms, they still stay in the breakout rooms. And you visit them every now and then, monitoring and helping them, but not necessarily correcting their writing. They can do it together. They can share, they can also share screen within their group and do the correction, peer correction. And this way, you don't have to correct everything, and I think you should never correct everything because you know you have life after teaching as well, and it's impossible, especially online. But then you can do it, leads to something more elaborate and more on an advanced level. Next thing is peer write an article, a blog, or a story. And again, in breakup rooms, you can give them a topic, or they can choose the topic and write an article. You can divide them into, you can give them roles, right? You can be copyright, they could be a researcher, somebody who needs to go maybe online or maybe do some research among friends on a given topic. Like it could be, yeah, exactly, overcorrection confuses kids. Absolutely, I agree. You should correct them, but writing is, I mean, it's better, it's easier, and it's better for the kids if you correct their writing rather than if you correct them when they speak. You should avoid that. But of course, when they peer correct, it's very different to when you correct them, because they see the mistakes and they don't take any offense. They not too critical. Some are shy of speaking, I know, but this webinar is not about speaking. Absolutely, some are shy of speaking. Then writing helps them, because if they have something in writing and they read it, this is the way for them to open up while speaking. Exactly. Those who are shy of speaking would prefer writing, and you should use this ability. Then we can share screen and correct in real time, right? So you share screen with some piece of writing, or you give access to to screen sharing to one of the students who shares the screen of some written word in a collaborative way. Because if you ask them to share something individual, they would be shy. But if it is collaborative writing, they could share it as a group, right? They share it, nobody knows who really wrote it, and they share it. You can do the correction then with them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree. We could teach together, I think. Okay, then we have projects as well, where we have, the best is if the children, your students, not necessarily children, but your students can choose the topic of a project. Of course, I know you have curriculum probably to follow, but still you can be tolerant and every now and then allow your students to choose the topic. I think, you know, for teenagers, the topic would be computer games, and you can do wonderful projects with them. And the outcome of the project, of the research they do, interviews, would be written, right? An essay written on advantages and disadvantages of playing computer games, for example. And this would prepare them for exams they have ahead. I'm also reading your comments. Self-correction is very useful, I think. And when you have
I have
the
an idea.
experts,
Can I
yes,
add an idea, Mark?
of course, yes, please,
Now,
please, yes.
when coming to correction, you can just give them a task, ask them to do something, to write something, then bring those things, share it on the screen, and ask them, what do you think? Where is the mistakes on this sentence, for instance? Making a group decision is something good to give them the ability to know where is exactly the missing letter, for instance, or where is the mistake.
Exactly, and it's collaboration and not competition, right? Because they collaborate, they try to make a piece of writing better together, and this is what should be pointed out to them, that we're creating it together.
Miss Marta.
Yes.
And in توجيهي exam, the 12th grade exam, we have a 5-mark question exercise about correct the following sentences. We give them sentences with a mistake. It may be a vocab, maybe grammar, maybe an idea, or something like that. We can use this strategy in order to follow the correct way of teaching our students how to write the word properly.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely, I agree. It's really, you know, the screen gives you a lot of options, because we think we don't like to be hidden behind the screen. But when you open up to this opportunity, it gives you a lot of options, and you can incorporate their work as well. So you as we said, they cooperate, and they finding mistakes. Also, they're much less shy if they do it together. The
Okay,
teacher
Marta,
of course, there's nothing. Yeah.
Can we stop
We have
here?
to, sorry?
Can we stop now?
Okay, we can stop here, yes, and we'll start in 10 minutes time.
Yeah, just
right?
I'm going to say something in
So
Arabic.
I have to go into, sorry, I have to, yeah, but I have to go into the link again, yes?
No, just leave it, leave the screen open.
I can stay.
Okay?
Okay, yes, okay,
اخواننا
speak Arabic.
بدي احكي بالعربي معلش. انت سيد الموقف، احنا بنعطيك هنت تلميحات، وانت كيف حسب مستوى الطلبه اللي عندك اعدادي ثانوي ابتدائي انت بتحور النشاط زي ما بدك. يعني انت بتعرف مستوى التلاميذ عندك، تختار النشاط اللي انت بتشوفه مناسب، وبتبدا تطبق الاستراتيجيه هذه في البريك اوت رومز تبعتك حسب المستوى الموجود عندك. يعطيكم العافيه. على الصلاه اللي بده يصلي يعني راح منكم 4 دقائق، معكم 6 دقائق، توكلوا على الله. الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات غير ممنون فما يكذبك بعد الدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين سمع الله لمن الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله
Miss Marta, I think you should, if you have something to do in this 5-6 minutes, you can turn your camera off.
Okay, because you're praying, right? It's your prayers time.
Yeah, it's our fourth prayer in the day.
Okay, in the day, I understand, of course. Okay, I can stop my video and I'll be back in 5 minutes, 6 minutes.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. تقبل الله يا ابو احمد.
من نومكم اخوي عمار.
الصوت كان شغال وانت بتصلي.
طب الحمد لله، يعني سمعت وانا بصلي.
I thought it was on purpose.
لا 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 لا، مش انا تبع الشو.
No, it's not for a show. In order to let others hear and follow.
يا سيدي.
من اول ابو احمد.
حبيبي يا استاذ معتز، احنا بدي اعمل سكرين شوت للحضور اليوم.
استنى انا عملت شويه سكرينات. خليك زي ما انت اثبت. لا خلي عينيك على الكاميرا يا ابو احمد شويه صغيره.
لا انا بعمل للحضور يا ابو عمار، بعمل للحضور قاعد.
ما انا بدي اعمل للحضور كله علشان على جوال. هي سكرين، خذ سكرين الي. تمام ولا اللي صورهم واضحه؟
باخدش يا اخو للصور، انا بدي اسماء الحضور، الاسماء.
خذ البارتيسيبنتس.
هم البارتيسيبنتس قاعد بعمل لهم برنت سكرين.
ايوه 32.
احنا عندنا يعني نقص في العدد بدل ما مش مشكله. anyway.
دور استاذ معتز.
هلا حبيبي استاذ محمد، شكرا.
حياك الله اخو. جهزت الامور يا ابو احمد؟
اخر سكرين ان شاء الله.
We have Carol with us.
ناس يا استاذ محمد.
Hey Carol, how you doing?
I'm okay, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Very good. Very good. Lots of interesting ideas.
A high level of interesting ideas. You gave and she gives.
That's useful. That's good. That was the whole point.
The Minister of Education, inshallah, will give full support for our teachers in order to follow your steps.
Nice. Very good. It might hopefully help them a bit as they get started with online teaching, because it's quite a big change. It's not as easy as just doing it. It takes quite a bit of different sort of work. Easy once you've done it, I think, but a bit hard to get started.
Yeah, we started about 2 months ago, but it was our first experience.
Yes.
Online teaching, and it's not an easy way to teach students because we have a crowded class At least we have 45 students inside one class.
That's
At
a lot.
least. Yeah, so many. Some classes are full. They reach about 54 students in one class.
Yes, that's a huge number.
Okay, excuse me. I'm going to
Sorry.
continue
Okay, hello.
recording. Yes, Marta, go ahead.
I'm back. I'm back. Okay, so can I have a topic? Can I? Oh yeah, actually 31. 2 errors. Okay, I'm reading. Okay, so yeah, welcome back, everyone. Can I have a topic from you? Like I need a topic for writing because now we're going into a higher level a little bit. Without, you know, with children you can write with your fingers and things like that, teaching them alphabet, simple words, then sentences, building. But now we need to go into a higher level, and I need a topic that you could give, or internet safety, school trip. I love school trip because so many children in the world miss school trips. Okay, well, Corona, yeah. Corona and school. Okay, so let's say it's school trip, okay? Everybody agrees? School trip is our topic.
Okay.
So,
Just,
I would
just,
like...
just a second.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
for high-level students, younger students, am I right?
This would be like for teenagers, and it depends on the level. You can do it with any level. It depends on, you know, how you're
My
going
students
to
level,
assess
yes.
it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, students, I mean, language level, it has to be like pre-intermediate, intermediate, because we're going to write on a topic, right? So, okay, so the topic is school trip. This is, I'm sorry, my choice from the brainstorming. It could have been done in a different way, because you could have it, you can have a pool, right, of topics brainstormed, and then you can still debate or discuss, and it may be speaking activity, and then you choose the thing, the topic that we are going to write on. Okay, so school trip can be combined with famous places in your city very well. So next activity is called interrupted flow. Where are we? Yeah. So we have a topic, which is school trip, and I want you all to have a piece of paper and a pen in your hand, because I really want you to try to do it. It doesn't matter what you write, but, you know, try to keep to the topic. So you'll be able, I mean, I will ask you to write for 1 minute, and I will keep the time. And then I would interrupt you with something. So I will give you some instruction, okay? So everybody understands?
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
going to write 1 minute, okay, for 1 minute, and just keep writing. So you are students now, and you keep writing for 1 minute. We starting, ready, steady, go.
I'm afraid none of them has a paper or a pen.
Really? But it would be fun to do, because, you know.
Yes, I know, but maybe
very imaginative,
they
very
didn't expect
creative
this.
people. Sorry, I should have asked, maybe. You know, I'm at my desk, so there are a lot of pieces of paper and folders and pens. But let's try. Maybe some are. Is anybody writing? Oh, somebody's writing on my screen.
Well, this is...
It's funny because I have something on my screen now.
Life is fun.
Oh, don't worry, we have a lot of it. Yeah, life is fun. Thank you very much. Who wrote it? You? Did you write it?
No, not me. Everybody can write.
How come that's us? Somebody's using annotations, and this is how they can write on this shared screen. Great, yes, this is how we can do it. We can write on shared screen. And this is how students can correct each other as well.
Yeah.
But you have to allow them. Being host, you have to allow them. But I think you had instruction on how to use Zoom yesterday, so English is fun.
Okay,
It
someone
is.
has just written zoo. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I can wrap it up. I can erase it. I'm sorry, but I have to. Oh, no. I'm going to erase the writing.
Okay, I'll erase them all.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. It's even more fun. Okay, so
I think timeout.
yeah, it is. Now, everybody, include in the next writing, you're going to write for, again, 1 minute. I want you to write about the best city you've been to. Within your piece of writing entitled school trip, right? It has to get together. You have to combine it together.
Jerusalem.
Someone hacked this screen. Yes, thank you very much.
Jerusalem.
It's fun. Okay, so write about Jerusalem. Yes, school trip to Jerusalem. Okay. And of course, I would, sorry, for this writing, I would put you into breakout rooms as well, breakout rooms, and I would visit each breakout room to interact with you and see how you're doing, okay? In a, let's say, real life when I was host.
Okay, did see. This
Okay,
is very
so again, this would be time up again. Okay, so you keep writing. And then I would give you another, sorry, then I would give you another hint. It could be like, now I want you to use, in your writing, I want you to use linkers, linking words in your writing. So you have to go back. If your text is missing linking words like however, although, even though, afterwards, and etc. I love the writing. Somebody, yeah, therefore, exactly, hence, etc. Okay, I would normally in a real life, we would list them maybe for weaker students. You can put them on the whiteboard, on the screen, and it's up to you. Again, if you have weaker students, it's up to you again how you put them into breakout rooms, because you can either put weaker students together and high achievers together, or you can mix them up. It's up to you, because only you know your students. I don't know them. I can't find text in my laptop. Somebody needs help. Okay, somebody needs help. It is on a toolbar on top, in my case. This is where you can find, in Annotate, you can find text.
No, I guess if she's using, this is Isra.
Ah, yes.
If
yes,
you're using your mobile
it.
phone.
Oh, okay. It's okay. It's more difficult to use Zoom on mobile phone because the screen is much narrower and it doesn't have all the settings. You can't really use all the settings. From my experience, it's not very.
She's telling me that she's using her laptop. Anyway.
I mean, laptop. Okay. So next would be linkers. Okay, can you use linkers in your text? Because I would like to have at least one text from someone to share on our screen, if it is possible. That would be wonderful if we could really do it. So again, you have like half a minute, let's say, more, and put some linkers in your writing. And now we need the bravest ever of you who would share screen. And I think Mr. Ashraf, I think you have to allow screen sharing.
It's already allowed. Just anyone can share his. Yeah.
That's why someone is trying to right on the screen. So if someone could share their writing, the screen next to the green, yeah, exactly. Yeah, bar, you will see options, choose annotation. Yeah, and the eraser. Yeah, somebody did it. Wonderful, it's just one sentence. I have visited Jerusalem, therefore I bought some handcrafts items. I would love to see a bigger piece of writing, if possible, for 1 minute, that we were writing for 1 minute. Yes, somebody is trying again. I can see it on my screen. I think everybody can see.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Anwar
While I
says,
was going to
yeah.
school, I saw an accident. Okay, I was going to school, and now if someone can also think, how could we improve it, right? I have visited Jerusalem, is one. Therefore, I bought some handcrafts items. Is there anything we could do to improve these two sentences? Let's say it's a paragraph, okay? What can we do, anybody, to improve it? Anybody is brave enough to improve it? And remember that the topic is school trip. Somebody made a mistake, remove the S. When I was thinking of the topic, someone called. Ah, okay, yeah. This is what happens to our students as well, you know, and we need to try to understand them somehow, even though, on the other hand, we need to require some work from them, which is a very hard thing to do. Okay, we can do many things, right? And 2 new messages. Okay, let me see. Okay, we have something more here. The most beautiful place I've ever been is the sea. I swam with my kids. We did so many things. We played volleyball and had lots of fun. Okay, and then if we copy it, I don't know if we can do it this way, but I'm trying. I'm trying to show you what we can do if we can. If we can do this way, we'll see. No, we would have to know, sorry, we would have to write this text here, and it's a lot of typing. It would be a waste of time for us, but I would type the text here, or we could have other thing, okay? Okay, what we can do here, if I stop sharing it. Oh, wow, I stopped sharing everything. Sorry, not. It's completely unintentionally now. I have to start my sharing again. Because what I want you to do, I wanted to put this text, okay, this text in chat. This is what you can do with your students as well. To put it in the, okay, this is a problem now. Because I don't see how I can share.
What Buthainas has just written. She has written that,
yeah.
My friend and I went to a school trip to Jerusalem last week, Wednesday. Since it has Al-Aqsa Mosque, we visited it and prayed there.
Okay, wonderful piece, but now you cannot see my screen, can you?
No, we just can see you. Only you.
You can see only. It's horrifying. I need to share screen again, and I don't know how to do it because now I'm in a group. Oh, yeah. I think I know now. Yeah, okay. I'm back. I'll be back.
Yes.
Okay, and I want you to do new share, right? And then open it up. Okay, I can talk you through it. then you open a document, like you have a Word document or whatever, and copy the student work on the document and share screen with them. And then we can improve this text that I can see now. And it's nice, right? But we can work on it. And then you would interrupt again and say something else, something higher level, right? And then from quite simple text, they can improve and they can write, elaborate like exam text that they need. Talking about competition, somebody mentioned it, that we need to have some competition, and I absolutely agree, because all exams are competitive in a way. We need to do something else, right? So they need to compete. And in this case, we can write, okay, let's try something else, like story cubes. I don't know if you know them. They look like that. You don't need to have them, because you can make your own. And you may have your own, and you roll the story cube, like let's say that it's pollution, okay? It's pollution. Now we're talking of a chapter, or for exam is pollution. So you can make your own little flashcards or cubes like that, and you roll the cube. It may be nicer because the students can hear that you roll them, and you gather vocabulary bank. Okay, so let's brainstorm, because I want to use you. Let's brainstorm, and can you give us vocabulary bank for the topic pollution? Something you would expect your students to know or to use.
Okay, I would say smoke.
Okay, can you write it in chat? So we will have like a bank. Okay, everybody. Can I encourage you to do it? Yeah, blocks, absolutely, with writing on it. It's wonderful. Okay, so we have smoke, radiation, coal. Okay, very good.
Fuels.
Fuels. Excellent, wonderful.
Noise. Could be noise.
No, noise is great, of course. Noise, waste.
Excellent.
People, haha, yeah. Okay, air pollution, maybe words like pollutant, right? Like a noun. To pollute, pollutant. Contaminate, plastics, we see. Thank you, Carol. Plastic, yeah, we know. Trash, disease. Okay, so we would have a bank of words, and now I can put you again in breakout rooms and choose 5 of the words, like throwing the cubes or having a list brainstormed by you. Cancer, yeah, means of transport, wonderful, wonderful. You're very good students. You would pass any exam. And then you go into breakout rooms again and write a piece on pollution. And then I would appoint each of you, like one would be researcher, so you have to find more about the topic. One would be copyright, the other one would be editor. So you have 3 students in one group, and they have to create a piece of writing. I'm sorry we can't do it here, because it would be wonderful if we tried. And then we would go into a competition, because then you can display the pieces of writing, right? And your students, including you, perhaps, can vote on the best piece of writing. Of course, it needs time. We didn't talk about time. There is some time being allocated, or should be allocated, to writing. Because it's a skill, at the beginning I mentioned, and it's one of the most difficult skills to teach and to learn too. And everybody, almost everybody agreed. And we should allocate at least some minutes every day to writing. Like they say, at lower level, it could be 10 to 15 minutes a day, then 20 to 30 minutes a day. Of course, what we do, we usually ask our students to do the writing at home. And of course, we should give it as homework, and they can do it without any technology. But then you need to correct it somehow. You need, maybe not correct is not the right word. Improve it, right? You need to improve it a lot. So yeah, this is for high school. And then you put them into groups of 3. They may have even 3 pieces of writing on the same topic, like pollution, okay? They have 3 pieces of writing they do as homework. It would be like a little bit like a flipped classroom, that they do it at home, they come ready back to the classroom, which is an online classroom. You put them into breakout rooms, and they improve the writing or put the 3 writing either together or improve each other. So you can say student A, B, and C. A works on B's work, B works on C's, etc. So they work in a circle, and they improve their peers' writing. And once it is perfected, let's say, they can decide that they display the pieces of writing, and we can vote for the best writing. And of course, they can get marks for it, because of course, grades. You also have to give them marks, probably because you teach in schools, right? So assessment is a very important thing, and it's again a topic for another webinar, how to assess students in online teaching.
You know what, Marta? If I would do this, I may bring some pictures related to the topic I'm suggesting. Inside each picture, there is some actions, and after building the bank, the vocab bank, display the pictures and ask the groups to write about the pictures.
Of course, yeah. You can have bank of pictures, you can have ideas, you can have pictures like those, but they're for children, right?
Yeah.
But you can have postcards where you have like contaminated water or things like that. Of course, pictures speak more than words, but still they need to be able to write. So we can do the story cubes this way, that you throw story cubes, or you have a bank. It's just an idea. One, it's a tip of an iceberg. Then we can, have more and more ideas like you just chipped in. So you can have pictures, you can have list of words, you can create a mind map out of the brainstormed vocabulary, and then they write on the topic. And then what you do, you can do in a breakout rooms. You can monitor the students' work really closely, helping them and directing them. But I think only correcting doesn't really do.
Yeah, it isn't the aim.
No, it's not the aim. The aim is for them to learn how to write better and better. And they may have different stories, right? They will have different stories, like either within one breakout room, or they may have 3, they may have each one story in each room. And you can go into a competition between breakout rooms, and then it can be a prize, right? A good mark can be a prize, or some plus, or whatever system you're using. Okay, so then there is a competition. Another thing, you can use clips, right? Video clips for writing. And this is what I'm going to share with you. Again, you need a piece of paper and a pen, or you can use chat because we're only trying it out. So whichever suits you best. Okay, you would need, I would put you, for this particular clip, I would put you into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 breakout rooms, and I would give you a color each, okay? One group would be red, one blue, one green, one yellow, one orange, one purple, pink, and multicolor, okay? And your task would be to watch a clip and write down. So you can choose the color I mentioned, or I may type them here. Oh, I will type them quickly here. So you will see how it may work. It's just one of the ideas. You would choose a color for yourself. So I'm not putting you into groups because we had some technical problems. I couldn't really give you, monitor you. So it didn't work as I expected. Orange. Let's do it quickly. There is the last one. I hope the spelling is right. This is really so tiny. You have to always check your spelling when you give it to the students. Okay, so these are the colors. Pick one for yourself, each of you, please. Pick one color. You will watch a short clip. It's, I don't know, maybe it's, I can't remember, 2 minutes or something like that. And I want you, first, of course, I would ask my students to write as many objects, real objects, as they can think of that are of this color, of the chosen color. So, of course, it's a lead-in, it's easy. People say it's easy. Oh, why you're doing colors with us? We know the colors. Of course you do. Oh, I love it. Yeah, we have all the colors here. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so you choose yourself. You don't have to tell me. We are going to watch the video, and you have to write. It looks very easy, and it's challenging because it will go fast, and you have to write.
Hold on, Mark. I'm going to pause the recording.
Yeah? Okay. Ask one. So everybody should have a lot of colors, right? A lot of objects. And you have a lot of words, then you would check it with your neighbor. If you were in breakout rooms and you were only one color, now it would be time where you would be the time when you check it together and your list is bigger, right? Of the words of the given color. And then I would come and monitor each breakout room and see if you have, let's say, enough. Then we would watch it again, and I would stop at after each color just to check, improve, have more words in your list. And this way you will have a lot of nouns, right? Oh, wonderful. Rainbow gum, parrot gum. Okay, it was, I think, color, multicolor. Gum was pink, I think. The parrot was multicolor, I could see. Okay, wonderful. You're writing on the screen. I love it. I really do. Okay, and then, of course, within your breakout rooms, you're going to create a story incorporating all the words you've written down. And it's a challenging task. It's not that easy as it sounds. It's, of course, free writing. You can come up with anything. Maybe some of you has an idea what to do with this bank of words. What can we do it? What can we do with this? Because, you know, I've done it many times with students, and they would say at the beginning, what colors? It's too easy. It's too easy. And then they said it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy to write the objects, and it wasn't easy to do the task either. I mean, it was challenging enough. Thank you. So can I have some ideas? What else could we do? Of course,
Connection. No, I'm hearing you. We can connect 2-3 words together in order to have a bigger, a taller, a longer sentence.
Wonderful. It all depends on the level of your students. With a clip like this, you can use it with really low level, at the level that they can hardly make sentences, but yes, it's the right time because they have objects, so they have a lot of nouns. And now you can provide them with some verbs which would glue it together into a sentence. Then I would again encourage you to ask your students to form questions. As I told you, it's really important to teach them how to form questions. And then, yes, any other ideas? Then you can build a story, of course.
Yes, this is a good exercise as a building up stories or paragraphs or texts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like I don't know, in your exams in my country and in Europe, very often you have to write a story, right?
Wow.
You have to write description, a story, an essay, yes, no, or advantages, disadvantages of something. So students have to be aware of it and have to be prepared. You can also ask them to describe a chosen object. Let's say that they have what you said, gum, parrot, and something else. Describe a parrot on higher level. It sounds simple, but it's not. Give them the color. Yeah, of course, you can give them a color. Absolutely. But it incorporates this technology, and when they have online lesson, they can watch something together. It's not only watching a film at home, you know, like seeing a video or watching a film. It's working together, and the clip is very short. And a clip or something to watch should never be long. It should be something short. And kids love colors, absolutely. I told you what I tell you what other homework I gave, because I use this activity on a summer language camps where I work. Oh, where I used to work. Now I hope I will next summer, because this summer, of course, it was not possible. It was in Ireland. And my homework was, because they had a lot of free time in the afternoons, I asked them to take as many photographs with their mobile phones as possible of a given color in the little town where we were. And they were wonderful. And then, of course, we worked with the photographs next time. So you can have like a whole set of lessons with this one little clip. And if you want, you can steer it towards writing. I mean, writing for me, it's always the outcome, right? It's always the outcome. You do things, you read, you talk, I mean, speak, talking about the skill, and you listen to something, and then the outcome would be your written work. I can tell you also, I can share it with you, what homework I give to my students always. When we have classes and they write new vocabulary items or lexical items, phrases or words, I always require one piece of homework from them, and they usually know it. They have to write, they have to use those items, lexical items, in their written form. So either at higher level, they can write a little piece of writing, including all the words, or separate sentences, but they have to use them in their own sentences. I always say, as long as they use it, they may own a word. And without using a word, they will never remember it, because it's too hard just to remember it. Just to learn lists of words is very, very difficult. And, well, they can be stored in our short-term memory, but when we need them later on in life, they're gone from our memory.
As they say, you don't use it, you lose it.
Absolutely, yeah, short-term memory, and then, and if you really use it, then of course, we teachers don't have time to repeat it in 24 hours, repeat it every week or something. But of course, if they take part in classes, they practice the vocabulary all the time, but they have to do it by themselves at home as well. They have to use it consciously. Always ask them not to look up any more words, just to use, let's say that it's train, right? They have the word train, so they have to write a sentence. I don't know, I have never gone by train, or they can use whatever, right? I like trains, depending on the level.
We don't have trains or planes.
Exactly, exactly. We don't have trains. So I have never seen a train, you know. It's a perfect sentence, and it would be really, you know, quite absolutely. Yeah, people agree with me. I think if they use anything that comes from the student should be used to their benefits, you know, for their learning. Something comes, they can produce something. Whatever they can produce should make us happy, that whether written or spoken, they produce something, it should be praised. And of course, you should challenge them a bit to go one step further and use it again and improve it and make it better.
Okay, Marta, is this your last activity or still have?
It's my last activity. There is one more thing. Oh, sorry. This is, I hope I have given you a helping hand in this time, you know, of a pandemic and being plunged into this ocean. And thank you for your attention and participation. And if you have any questions, I'm still here, so you can ask me questions. I'm reading your chat. Oh, wonderful that you always ask them to put words in sentences. Great, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful teachers.
Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it myself.
I did. I would have preferred if I could talk to you as well. I mean, I'm talking to you at least, Mr. Ashraf, and I'm really happy.
Well, I'm sorry for this, but you know, there's
Yeah, I know.
35. If we opened or unmuted
No, we
them.
can't. We can't do it. No. Because we had the example of it on a Sunday meeting, like people started talking. Of course, they want to exchange
What about
their
kids?
thoughts.
Can we use the same?
We can use, but I think it would be more challenging. You have to, you could use the clip, but I would use, even the same clip, I would use one color at a time.
Here is the
Because it
idea.
goes too
I guess
fast.
this is the idea. Martha has just given you the idea. You just change it to the level that suits your students.
Absolutely. Because I always believe only you know your students and you know what may be suitable for them for their learning. Because I don't know them, right? I can give you ideas, but you do whatever you want. And I'm sure, you know, when you get an idea, and even if you think the idea is not good for you, it may stem out with different ideas that are suitable
can be
for your
adapted.
context, for your teaching context.
Okay, look, teachers, the subtopics of this webinar can't be covered in an hour and a half. You know, we can't cover the writing activities in 1 hour. Now, we're just giving you the hints. We're giving you some ideas. Take these ideas and make advantage of them. Create your own activities based on these ideas.
Absolutely.
Okay, Martha,
Yes.
I have to finish this. I'd like to express my sincere appreciation on behalf of the teachers. Thank you for helping. As I told you, I enjoyed this. Hope all the teachers did it as I do. Anybody want to say anything to Martha?
Yes, of
It's
course.
okay.
Yes, of course, of course. And on behalf of the Minister of Education, my friend Mr. Ashraf, our sister Ms. Iman Shamali, a supervisor in the ministry like ourselves, is attending these lectures. She tried hard to be with us today. We'd like to say thank you very much for the nice presentation you gave us today, Ms. Marta. And also I want to thank Carol, who attended the whole nice presentation. I read a comment for her. It was very nice. Thank you very much. And we hope that you will give us some more presentation in the next few weeks, days, and next time, inshallah.
Yeah, I'd like to end this with a big thank to Nick Bilbrow for giving us his room, the Hands Up Zoom room for today's session. Thank you, Carol, for being with us. Thank you, Carol, for arranging this and for being so helpful and so supportive. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording now.